All right, Uranus part 2. The only way you can have these thin, narrow rings is if you have Shepherd moons. You have to have moons on each side of these rings to keep them in that place. And then over time, there were ice particles, but that ice has gotten so much dark material, that carbon stuff, covering them up that they become very, very black. Very, very hard to see. Here is Voyager picture of them. This is the best picture we have over here. You see these right here. All right, and Uranus is interesting. Let me get this off of here too. This was a point where you remember when back in the 70s it was kind of pointing at us, but now by about 30 some years later, it's starting to point perpendicular to us. These are the rings. Since A, B, C, and D were already taken for Saturn, they went to Greek, so they named the rings Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, and the Epsilon ring is the brightest ring here. These are all moons. It has a lot of moons, but just for people that are into literature or theater, what do you think these are named after? They're named after Shakespearean characters. They started running out of Roman gods and Greek gods a long time ago. There's so many moons of the solar system, that they started going to Shakespearean characters. And so that's what the ones around Uranus are. But remember, very thin, narrow rings, very dark rings, you have to have Shepherd moons on each side of those rings to keep them in those positions. All right. That's it for Uranus. So we'll go on, and that's Neptune, which will be in the next video.